Hi guys, what's up? This is Shodip from eGadgets for you. Now, of late there has been a lot of interest and a lot of requests for the unboxing and the review videos of Micromax handsets. So, got myself a deal and doing so for some of the Micromax handsets. Now I have the Micromax Canvas Selfie 2. As you know, there are a lot of selfie phones that has been released by Micromax lately, but this is a latest edition with the Selfie 2. You can see from the box itself, it has a 5 megapixel shooter at the front and at the back only. The particular device is priced something around 6,200 INR in India. At the back of the box, you will find that it does gives you the information regarding the CPU, the Wi-Fi network, the 1 gigs of RAM, the ROM, the camera, and other stuffs like the video, the GPS, the battery, the Android versions and stuff like that. You do get a offer of 500 MB for the first 2 months with purchase along with a Vodafone SIM. Now let me just go ahead and open this plastic cover at first. Now let me just go ahead and open the seal for the very first time. Okay, as you can see, this is a Micromax Canvas Selfie 2. Let me just put the handset aside for the first time and dig deep into the other aspect that comes along with this particular box. You will find that you have the wall mount charger over here. Now of course these particular are wrapped in a plastic, not so premium. You do have the 3.5mm headphones from Micromax over here. These are obviously not the greatest at the end of the day. And of course the USB connector or the USB charger over here, you do get a lot of wire along with it, so long distance charging is possible. And of course you have the 2000 milliampere of battery over here. Straightforward Micromax information kits that supports that has the warranty information, instructions, the SAR value and other cards along with it. Of late, as you know, that Micromax does gives you a screen protector also straight out of the box. So you do get this particular screen protector and this particular card also to apply the screen protector. So these are the things that comes along with your Micromax Canvas Selfie 2 straight out of the box. Now let me just put aside everything and dig deep into the handset. Now on top of the Micromax Canvas Selfie 2, you will find that you does give a screen protector over here that says about the 5-inch of screen, the quad-core processor, the 5 megapixel camera, the Android version of 5.0 Lollipop straight out of the box. So let me just peel off this particular screen protector for now, and of course peel off the back. Now at the back, as you can see, that this particular handset does support a dual SIM where you get to insert the primary SIM over here, SIM 1 over here and the SIM 2 over here. Additionally, you get the ability to insert the micro SD card over here that supports up to 32 gigs. Now this is a 2000 milliampere battery and it supports a micro SIM over here. And of course, let me just go ahead and give a physical overview of the handset at first. On the top of the Canvas Selfie 2, you will find the 3.5mm jack input point over here. Now at the front end, you will find that the earpiece, the 5 megapixel shooter, the 5-inch of screen, the home button, the multitasking button and the back button over here. On the left hand side, you do not find any switch whatsoever. On the right hand side, you have the power on and off button. That is a circular button, as you can see over here very closely. You have the volume rockers over here. At the back, you also have the 5 megapixel shooter with LED flash, the Micromax branding and the speaker grills just at the bottom over here. Looking at this particular device, you can easily find out that it is made out of plastic. At the back, it does gives you a texture like feel so that it does not slip around and feels good to the hand also, easy to grip also. And then along, it's not premium build, plastic build, not the greatest end of the day, but yeah, of course the price that it comes along with, it just does justifies the build quality also. Now let me just switch on the power device for the first time. It says Micromax Power by Android. Now the Canvas Selfie branding appears. Now this is a setup screen. Let me just very quickly go ahead and set up the phone and come back within a moment. This is a very first look at the Micromax Canvas Selfie 2 after the setup has been done. By now, as you know, that with the new UI of Micromax, you get to navigate the apps from the home screen only. So you can find that it does have some of the apps pre-installed like the Hotstar, the Scandi ID, the Quicker, the Snapdeal, the SwiftKey, the Amazon Kindle, the News Hunt and stuff like that. So these are the pretty straightforward apps that are pre-installed over here. You also have the Google apps over here with the inside the Google folder over here. If we go to the settings and then go to all settings and navigate to about phone, you will find that this particular handset comes with Android version of 5.0, which is Lollipop, straight out of the box. Storage wise, this particular device comes with an inbuilt storage of 8 gigs, out of which something around 3.98 gigs is available to the users. Additionally, you can add an micro SD card that supports up to 32 gigs. Now this particular handset does not support an OTG. So that's where the other you can say that there is a scheme for shortage of storage in this particular device. Now under settings, you do not find any special or any extraordinary features that you can actually use with this particular device. But then also you do have this schedule power on and off button, using which you can switch off your device set in a predefined time as per your wish if you want to use that particular feature or so. Now with display wise, this particular handset has a 5-inch of screen and supports a screen resolution of 480 into 854 pixels, which is quite low at the end of the day. It does have an IPS panel, so the viewing angles are great, but the display is not the greatest or the brightest, or the saturations are not the greatest at the end of the day. Now then again, if we go ahead and fire up the browser for the first time, before that we can just confirm that it does have a Qualcomm chipset and runs on a quad-core processor that is clocked at 1.3 GHz. It has a 1 gigs of RAM. So those also are not the highest at the end of the day, but still then again let us just go ahead and open a website egadgetsforyou.com and check that how is the performance of this particular device. If I just hit go over here, quite amazingly it does load fast. It does not take that much of time, and rightly so. With this particular device, not so high-end features, but still you can see that the loading speed is quite decent. With the IPS panel, you can see that the viewing angles are the great also. The touch is not that smoothest, I should say, but it's not that bad either. It does give you a good feeling, but not the greatest of all the feelings. The pinch to zoom is working, although no lag is visible till now, but then again it remains to be seen in the long run with extensive usage. Now then again, as because this is a Selfie 2 camera, so let me just go ahead and open the camera. Of course it has a 5 megapixel shooter at the front as well as at the back. So let me just go ahead and shoot a selfie at first. As you can see, it does takes a good picture. I should not say that it's the greatest at the end of the day, but it's a decent one. But let me just go ahead and shoot with the back camera also and see how it performs. I'm not using tag to focus and just taking the picture. And now if I just go straight into the picture and see that how it came along, you see that the display is not bad either. It's good. It is displaying that particular object very good. And if I use pinch to zoom over here and just very quickly see, you can see that the curves, the edges are rightly depicted in this particular picture. So even though it's a 5 megapixel shooter, it does takes good picture at the end of the day. So that way or the other, this particular device does comes in handy in the camera department as well. I guess that's it guys. These are my initial impressions on unboxing for the Micromax Canvas Selfie 2. Let me just use this particular handset a bit more and come up with a detailed review soon. Stay subscribed to my YouTube channel for more interesting updates about this particular handset. Hope this video helps. Bye for now.